The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Guys, very good morning. Roland, Dennis, Deepak. Thank you, fellas. Sound is good. We're good to go. So, good morning. Today is, guys, first day of October. We start the last quarter of the year. Absolutely hard to believe. Just incredible. We are in the last quarter of the year, guys. We're not starting out with we're starting out with a bang to the downside. Futures were up all night and then started selling somewhere, give or take, 6 a.m. this morning. So we'll see what we get this morning. For those of you guys that are on trial, and we do have some trials this week, good morning and welcome. I'm going to go over the room and the robots maybe in about 10 minutes. You guys can see on the left, I have a 1-minute trend bot that is currently running on an Apex account. It's an evaluation. That evaluation account is currently up $1,460. That is from this morning. On the right, I am running the original bot, which missed the last short. It is up $260. It missed the last short because it was off, but it's up $260. So, good morning, Earl. Two separate Apex accounts, both evaluations, and each of those accounts is currently green. In any event, guys, good morning. Good morning to you all. We had a great education on Saturday. Last night, the first 6 trades were all winners. 2 of them were first target only. But I did get an email from one of the guys this morning. He traded performance accounts, PA accounts, with the methodology he learned on Saturday and did $300. Thank you, Dennis. Dennis said it was awesome. Appreciate it. It works, fellas. It works. In any event, guys, good morning. For those of you that were in Saturday's education, the video has been sent to everyone. If for some reason you don't have it, email me. Today being Monday, we have order flow class today. If you are in order flow class on Monday, today is our absolute last day of this group. Eddie, who was in class on Saturday, is up $675 on PA accounts or evaluation accounts. PA. Eddie's up $675 on PA accounts with what he learned on Saturday. So if anybody else who was in the group on Saturday has used it, please share your totals with me. In any event, guys, good morning and welcome. Let's get after it. I'm killing a little bit of time trying to allow for some of the trials to get in. Hopefully, I have not checked to see if they are in, but once again, if you folks are here on trial, good morning and welcome. First thing I do every day is I read the disclaimer, which I'll do now. And then I'll go over charts, show you what I'm seeing. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. If you folks are here on trial, can I get an acknowledgement that you're here in the room? I could briefly run, or quickly, I guess, run through. Let's see here. Sorry, fellas. I'm going to quickly go through. Not one trial. Well, that saves some time. Nope, not one trial in yet. Okay. We're good to go, fellas. PMI at 10, Powell speaks at 11, Barker speaks at 11, Barr speaks at 1. Nice. Let's take a look at order flow. Volume is heavy in the NASDAQ. 117,000 contracts have traded, 118,000 now. We do have a net negative delta. Heavy in the ES as well, 250,000 contracts have traded. We actually have a small positive delta. NASDAQ was positive delta all night. Heavy volume in gold as well. 73,000 contracts have traded, 3,000 net sellers. Heavier volume in crude, 1,100 net buyers. Bond yields at the high of the day. Somebody's selling them. Allegedly, China's blowing out of bonds. In any event, let's get after them, fellas. Thank you, Peter. Did you get through the video? It's pretty simple. Have you used it yet? Okay. How'd it do in Sim? And for those that may show up late or not show up, the video goes out. So each day of your trial, Jeff, I will send out a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I don't send out a follow-up video on Friday. I am running 2 separate and distinct robots. The one on the left is our trend bot. The one on the right is the original bot. Each of these bots is running on Apex accounts, evaluation accounts. The original bot on the right is up $260, although it should be up much more. It turned off. I had it turned off on this big short, but it's up $260. And the trend bot on the left is up $1,460. That's from, both of these are from this morning. So I will potentially run the trend bot a little bit more, but it's a $50,000 evaluation and it's halfway to clearing an evaluation in an hour. So we'll see what we get. Yeah, so that's a good question. So the original bot, the bot on the right, is running 3 contracts. That's a fixed contract amount. The trend bot operates on a different premise. The trend bot adds contracts as moving average pairs cross, whether long or short. I have the trend bot configured to trade 5 contracts. It will trade 2 contracts on the first moving average cross pair that I'm using, and then 3 on the second pair that I am using. So the original is trading 3. The trend is trading 5. The differences in the bot, the primary differences in the bot, the original bot uses average true range to identify targets and stops. So targets and stops are fixed. The trend bot does not use any market data to identify targets or stops. It uses an arbitrary target or stop, of which I currently use 50 ticks on targets and stops. Okay? We get through this. The other aspect of the room is order flow trades. I trade order flow. I will also be trading an Apex account in the room vis-a-vis order flow, as well as fully funded accounts. And I'll tell you if I'm in a trade relative to either a funded account, which is irrelevant, I trade them the same, or an evaluation account. The bots are both currently off. You'll notice the purple area on the original bot. That won't trade again until 9:30. Guys, if we get up through that pivot, right around 70-ish, I would take a long. But at this point, I don't have a trade. Order flow is discretionary trading. Yes, correct. Primarily in the NASDAQ, which is what I like to trade. To a lesser degree, ES, gold, and crude. Guys, if you get another 30 range candle, this should go long. And I do have target all the way up to 85. I just need one. There it is. All right, guys. I'm going to take this long, but I'm telling you, it's a little bit dicey here with that damn pivot. I'm looking for buyers. We have some. All right, I took it. This is with an Apex account, fellas. Come on, couple more ticks. Let's go, dog. 2 more ticks. Couldn't give me 2. It's fighting this pivot. It should get it. If you guys want to take risk off, take risk off. Small buyers here, 106. Losing a few, 103, 93. Losing some buyers. The bots do not have, no, they do not. 2 ticks to first target, fellas. I'm looking at order flow, Jeff. When I say if I'm long, I'm obviously interested in buyers. Short, I want to see sellers. We're losing buyers here. As long as we hold this zone, down to about 60, maybe 60, this trade still works. $48 buyers, guys, in this 3-minute bar. Sounds like you're an order flow trader, Jeff. Here's where it comes from. I also trade volume profile. Guys, if we break up here above 72, we get a little bit of noise, maybe 73, but then we have some at 75 quarter and we go to 82 quarter. All right, there's our target, fellas. At least target 1. Bottom of the 2-minute cloud right now is 84. That lowers to 74, 75 in about 3 minutes. Here's our next resistance in here. If we get above 82, we get 96. 83, we get 96. Really not, I mean, it's pre-market, but we do have imbalances. We need to get through that swing at 77. We failed that 75 quarter half area. I'm going to take that off. I closed it out, guys. We failed this area again, that yellow area in here. Once, twice, but I think we go through it. What's up, Ricky? Working on the jokes a little early, aren't we? What year was that Porsche you sent me? Is that a new one? Jeff, that wasn't even a bot trade. That was an order flow trade. I have the bots off currently. The original bot on the right will start trading again around 9:30. And frankly, the 1 minute trend bot on the left, the same. I don't have any intentions of turning it on in pre-market or at this point. I have traded it this morning. Consequently, I'm up $1,460 on that bot and $260 on a separate. The original bot will plot targets and stops, right? You can see this up here. Here's your stop plotted. And here are your targets plotted. The bot does this. That's based on average true range. Okay, so target 1, target 2, and target 3. We'll do this on every trade. Okay? The ATM strategy that I am running is 1 by 1, technically by 1, but you'll notice I have a 0 in there, which means the robot will override this generic ATM. I don't know why the hell it's at 62 ticks or 37. That's not something I've done, but the robot will override this generic ATM. And by generic, I mean it's just made up. And then we'll place a target at 1, a target at 2. But I've designated, as you'll notice, contract number 3, 0 on the profit. So this will, in theory, auto trail for perpetuity, right? It'll auto trail until we get a pullback into the trailing stop. The NASDAQ is usually good for 1 trade a day where I get a $500 or a $600 move. Okay, so you'll notice on all these trades, this was would have been a winner to target 1. This is a winner to target 1 and 2. I don't have this reflected in my P&L because I had the bot off, but would have hit all 3 targets with that last target at 22 3/4 points. Okay, so longs and shorts succeeded. The trend, I'm using 9, 17, and 20. The trend bot has a number of options that are trader discretion. The only thing that I am using on the trend bot, I like to refer to as trade protection. The only thing that I am using are arbitrary stops and targets. But the trend bot does have options that the original bot does not. So for instance, while it's not using average true range to identify any targets or stops, because I primarily trade, I only trade whether discretionarily or robotically until 11. Maybe I'll go to 11:30. Consequently, I'm in front of my computer when I'm doing it. So I actually will manage the trades, although the trend bot is also fully automated. I am manually managing my trades. There are settings in the trend bot, such as, similar to the original bot, daily goal and daily draw. I'm not using that in either of the bots. The trend bot also has a trade goal and trade draw. So unlike the original bot, the trend bot actually allows you to manage on a trade by trade basis. The trend bot also has something that's unique, which is a high watermark. So you as an individual you designate your high water mark, whatever that number may be. Let's say $400. When the trend bot hits $400, the high water mark is kicked in. And in an effort to limit draw, you can designate either a percentage pullback or a dollar increment pullback, and the trade will auto kill at either your percentage pullback or dollar increment. So $400 is your high water mark. We hit $400, it kicks in. You've used $100 as a draw or a pullback. At $100 pullback, it kills the trade. You net 300 minus ticket fees. But for the sake of this conversation, you'll net 300. You can also use a percentage, 20%. On an $80 pullback, it would kill the trade at 400. I think it's self-explanatory. The way that the trend bot works, there are up to 20 moving average crossover pairs. The primaries are actually 9 pairs. The original concept, and still could be if you elect, is that for each pair that crosses, the trend bot will add 1 contract. I am not using the vast majority of those crossovers or those pairs. They are all Fibonacci based. I am not using those pairs. I am using 2 of the pairs of a total of potentially 20, but generally accepted 9 pairs. So I have 2 contracts and 3 contracts for a maximum of, here we go. I like this long in here on the NASDAQ, right here. Let's see if we hold this. Yeah, we're holding it. Small sellers, but I think we hold here. Maybe not. Sellers. This is your short here. It's holding. It's holding. Got sellers, but it's holding. All right, I'm flat. I'm flat. Still holding. I like the longs here, guys. We held on the 10-minute 49. We came down lower than I thought we might. Hang on, guys. Let me take this ATM off. All right. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go up and get 81. 80. Got target 1 at 81. 92 is next target. So let's call it 90. 90. And then 921. Come on. Oh, you rat bag. Come on. Give me that target. 88.5. Come on. One more push. We should have gotten to 95. I'm on the close, fellas. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get through that little pivot. Oh, you scumbag. All right, there's target. We've got to push here, and we get 921. 920, call it. Final target. All right, guys, we're into resistance here. This may give a small short. If this prints a pivot here on the candle failure, I'll short it here. If we get above 8, maybe 9, we're going up. Above 8 or 9, call it 9. We're going to that 21. 21 would be next. 19 to 21 area. If it fails, I'll short it. Try the small short. Come on. Come on down. There we go. Come on, break lower. Nothing. They're going to take this, guys. Okay. You fudger. Now they got him. This is, I think we fell out of here. We got pretty close to this 19. All right, let me turn the bots on. I'm only looking for shorts. Shit. Next target is 42 if we get above VWAP. 42. Below 1,000 on the net negative delta. ES got that first area, now 35. Below 900 on the sellers. Hourlies are into resistance here. Could move up to 938 on the hourly. This thing wants 57. If it's going to fail, it's here. Got some sellers. This wants to go again. No bot trades to show, guys. I've got the trend bot set for shorts. That negative delta's creeping up. We could pull back to 22 VWAP, 21. Buyers back in. All right, if we roll over, guys, I'll take the short again. Bit of support at 36. We have 10 o'clock news, 9:45 insignificant, 10 o'clock news. Original bot got target 1. Probably get taken out here. Was a bad fill. Missed target 2 by a tick. Stops at break even. Jeff, no, you are not. Target 2 filled. Jeff, if there's a comment that pertains to the room, I'll repeat the comment and answer it. What did you say? All right, guys. Out. Original bot's up 450, just chunking around. Watch for a small rollover. Not yet. It's going to be the next candle. Got to get below 36. It'll be the next candle if it fails. $36 is support. Gonna have to get below there. It's trying to sell. This is ugly. I think we get a small pullback. We could come all the way back to 869, fellas. 10 o'clock news is more important than this 9:45 stuff. Watch this short. All right. I sold it right at the break. This has to break down. This is support. They're selling them. There we go. Come on, break down. Let's come back and get VWAP. Come on, break down. 800 sellers in this block, guys. I'd like to get to VWAP for 2, maybe 24. Come on, fail. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, dog. Got sellers, guys. 800 in this block, 815, 830, 840, 850. Trend bot short. Let me get this out of here. 25. Had 700 in it, guys. I took nothing off. Again, I'm not using trade protection on the trend bot, so I will manage this myself. Flat. We could chop around here until that 10 o'clock news. There we go. Come on. Got to break down back below 30, maybe 28. And I'll get that damn target. Come on. Guys, I can get you ticks. I can't get the target. And then I have an 869 for a potential final target. We're going to have to break below VWAP. We'll find sellers below VWAP. Come on, rat bag. We're up to 1,000 on the 1,000 and change, closing in on 1,100 on the net negative delta, and we're just sitting. We're just sitting. If you guys want to take your risk off, take it off. Nice job, Dennis. There we go. Come on. Come on. Seriously? What the hell are you holding here? There's nothing at 25 quarter. There's nothing there at 25 quarter. I'm going to go flat here. I'm flat. I still think we're coming down. We're up to 1,200. I'm going to short this again, guys. Move up to 36, 37. And I'll short it again. You're welcome, Dennis. I think we're just going to chop around until the news here, guys. Sit tight. Small sellers. $10-minute wants 15,009. Out. All right, I just cleared another from last week. Down to 18, 19. There's got 48. Here's 36. All right, Trendbot went short with 1. Let me get this thing out of here. Kind of held 37, it looks like. Nope, 2, not 1, 2. I think it's a short, guys. We're up to 1,400 net sellers again. We just held here. I hope we don't chop around into Powell. Waste 45, 50 minutes. All right, it just added several more on the short. Now has 5 short. And we're just chopping. Need the 2-minute to break down back below 48. This could go back to 80, 74 anyways. Jamie Dimon speaking. Come on, breakdown. Let's go. All right. Original is short as well, right at the support, right at 48 support. Come on. Let me turn trail off. We're just slopping around here, guys. If we get down below 48 and catch that last swing, we come to 19. Below 19, it's a wash. It just gets washed out. Target 1 on the original bot. Remember, I'm using arbitrary targets on the trend bot, so below 38 is where, all right, out on the, I think I don't know what Jamie Dimon just said. Below, I don't know what he just said about a scenario where rates have to go higher. I didn't quite hear him. Come on, break down. Let's go. Quit screwing around. Small sellers here, 20. Now they're picking up a bit. All right, target 1 at least. All right, 2 left on here. Stops at even. I'll just leave it. If it breaks down, it breaks down. Got it, $900,000 trade. Right back to VWAP. If we break below VWAP, we're back up to 1,800 on the net sellers. Now we're coming to 20. That's the next target. This has added another on the trend bot. So we added 1 more. We're up to 3. I'm not giving up much here. All right. We could bounce back up to 74. We held this zone. Trendbot passed an evaluation, 1 session from 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock this morning. 31.35. I'm not yelling it. Go-to is really pissing me off though. Trying to get to 20 target here. I'm done with the Trendbot today, guys. That's past evaluation 1 day. Roland's now up 770 each. Nice job. Trade copier taking the signal, half the signals, he said. Nice job. If there's anybody that wants to purchase the video, you can purchase the video. And here we come back down. One of these times it's going to break, I think. No, Jeff, I don't show the chat, not because I don't want to show the chat. I don't show the chat because I have nowhere to put it. I don't limit the trials from the chat. I mean, you should say 825-ish is the 4 trailing accounts have slippage. Yeah, that's common. Guys, I have no interest in trading this. It's either we break out of this range and it gives me something tradable, or we chop around for another 10 minutes and we're calling it a day. Powell speaks at 11, so I don't imagine he's going to say anything other than the company line, which is higher for longer, and we're going to raise if we have to. What's going to change? Yeah, let me look at the VIX. Let me look at equities. NASDAQ's still up 85. Almost 0.6%. ES is down. YM is down. Russell's down. Crude's down 2%. Gold's down $22. Copper's down. Platinum's down. Silver's down. Grains are worth trading. Soybeans, corn, wheat, cotton, all up. How are the Qs up 2.5? I mean, it's just crazy. Apple's up $2 and change. Amazon's up $2.22. Meta's up $5.40. Google's up $2.68. Microsoft up $2.46. Tesla's flat, down 40 cents. Netflix up $4. Costco up $4. Look at Chipotle. What else? Where's NVIDIA? Why don't I see my NVIDIA? Yeah, but the VIX is up small. 23.39. NVIDIA's up $14, guys. Need the 10-minute to break down, guys, below 903. I'm basically done for the day, guys. I've made money. If you've made your money, guys, hit them straight. Call it a day. This is slop. Guys, for the record, there are some invoices that are outstanding. Please take care of those today. I don't want to have to cancel the link. Non-farm payrolls on Friday as well. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, no, I won't. Never mind. All right, fellas. I've had enough of the slop. It was a good day. The TrendBot passed an evaluation. One day, 31.35. The original bot down $130. Nobody reported being red. Fellas, I will see everyone tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. If anybody has any questions, needs anything, send me an email. All right? Guys, be blessed. I will see all of you tomorrow, 8 a.m.